Okay, the recording started.
Okay. Hello, my name is Grace Gomez, and this is our Homework 4 project.
Hi, my name is Mia Van Dunk.
Hi, my name is Derek Ma.
Hi, my name is Ashley Shao.
So, in the following slides, each of us will talk about our key findings that we found in the article. As for my key findings, the Bright Angel is a geological sedimentary unit that was found inside a crater on Mars known as the Jezero crater. Bright Angel was key to scientists discovering past water activity on Mars that may have been evidence of potential biosignatures. The past water activity may have originated from deposition of water and chemical reactions that stemmed from water movements throughout the sediments. However, this discovery does not technically prove life existed on Mars. The findings that scientists collected imply that Jezero Crater may have hosted redox active environments that potentially supported microbial metabolism, which are microbes that contain nutrients and energy required for reproduction. The evidence of past water activity also contained organic carbon, iron phosphate, and iron sulfide, which, once redox reactions occur, are in some cases linked to biological processes that are found on Earth. Therefore, scientists believe that bright angel environments could have once supported microbial life.
And then my key points were on Perseverance's study of the Bright Angel rocks in Jezero Crater, found tiny nodules and bleach reaction fronts showing that iron and sulfur in the mudstone changed form after the rocks formed. These changes happened when oxidized iron and phosphate, originally part from the sediment, were reorganized into new minerals like vivianite and iron phosphate and iron sulfides. Scientists think this could have happened either through simple chemical reaction using organic molecules already in the rock or through microbe-like redox processes similar to those seen on Earth. The mix of iron, sulfur, and organic material, along with their textures, suggests the rocks formed in watery, low temperature, and potentially habitable environments, making them an important target for future Mars sample return studies. Therefore, this could provide valuable insights into Mars' ancient environment and its potential to support life. These key pieces of information can provide important insights because water evidence, texture suggests formation in watery environments, which are key for life. Organic materials, presence of organic compounds indicates potential for life. Low temperature conditions, conditions were stable and potentially habitable. Chemical changes, altered minerals suggest past microbial-like activity. And preserved record, rocks offer a snapshot of Mars' ancient environment.
For my key points, I said that the Perseverance rover used a combination of advanced instruments to study the Bright Angel Formation in G0 crater. There are tools like Pixel that measure chemical elements, Sherlock, which detects organic molecules using Raman spectroscopy, and Watson, which captures microscopic images, as they all work together to reveal the fine scale chemistry and texture of the rocks. These instruments showed that Bright Angel mudstones contain iron, phosphorus, and sulfur-bearing minerals closely associated with organic carbon. The team used these high-resolution chemical maps and images to trace how the minerals formed after burial through low-temperature redox reactions. This approach helped scientists connect the mineral and chemical patterns to environmental conditions that were once wet, chemically dynamic, and potentially habitable, paving the way for deeper investigation when the samples are eventually returned to Earth. These techniques showed how Perseverance's instruments can act like a portable lab, helping scientists analyze man's ancient chemistry right where it's located.
For my key points, I said NASA's Mars 2020 Perseverance rover mission was to search for signs of ancient microbial life by exploring and sampling igneous and sedimentary rocks within the Jezero crater. The crater was made up of three layers: the crater floor, the Western Fan, and the Margin Unit. Perseverance focused mostly on Naritvas Vallis, which was located within the Jezero crater rim and Margin Unit. After entering Naritvas Vallis, the rover examined distinctive mudstones and conglomerate in bright outcrop areas named the Bright Angel Formation. It was reported that these organic carbon-bearing mudstones were enriched in iron phosphate and sulfide minerals, most likely vivianite and greigite, due to redox reactions occurring at low temperatures. The reactions where organic matter was used to produce the iron, sulfur, and phosphorus-bearing minerals were similar to the redox reactions found on Earth in natural environments and laboratories. Scientists concluded that analyzing the sample collected from the crater with high-sensitivity instruments on Earth will provide the required information to determine the origin of minerals, organics, and textures contained within the rocks.
Images show both Bright Angel and Jezero crater. On the left-hand side, we have Bright Angel, and on the right-hand side, we have an aerial view of Jezero's crater.
And then to further go into detail of the description of the graphics that we included, so for the Bright Angel rock description, we have a close-up of the rocks, which shows tiny nodules and reaction fronts indicating chemical changes in the mudstone. Mineral composition, which highlights minerals like vivianite, which is an iron phosphate, and iron sulfides formed through chemical processes. Then we have redox processes, which depicts potential microbial-like activity influencing mineral transformations. And then for the aerial view of Jezero crater, we have a wide-scale view which shows Jezero crater's delta and ancient river channel, indicating past water activity. We also have the location of the Bright Angel, which marks the spot where the Bright Angel rocks were located within the crater. And then we have the delta formation, which highlights the ancient river delta, suggesting the crater once had a lake. And this is our works cited page. And thank you guys for watching our video on Bright Angel Formation and Jezero Crater.